Are you being yourself? What do I mean? I mean just that. Are you being yourself? Okay, this is how I'm dressed today. I've got on these harem pants that are like open on the sides here. I've got blue Crocs on, Bambi socks, MTV shirt, and this crazy colored sweater. So this morning I got dressed. I had to leave, my hotel. I only had a certain amount of clean clothes with me at this point. So I put on the shirt. I had on a different thing, which was much lighter weight, and it was too cold today for me to go out for long like that. So I had to go get something a little bit warmer. So I got this sweater. Doesn't really go color wise. It does, but it doesn't. Like, this is purple, but it kind of picks up the pink. So, and this is green, but I have on blue. Doesn't matter. That's the point. That's the point. It makes me happy and I'm going to wear it because it kind of does. The colors all do kind of go. If they didn't, I would have been like, yeah, no. The orange and the blue go, the orange and the pink go. So we're going with it. And that's my point. Are you allowing yourself, are you dressing the way you want to dress, the way you want to present to the world, to the matrix, however, and what makes you feel happiest in your avatar, in your clothes, going through your day? Because I could say I have, over the last 7 or 8 months, carefully picked out clothing that really, truly makes me feel good. I love the pieces. I look at them. I get a little excited when I put them on, when I look at it and stuff like that. So for me, I know that it makes me feel a certain way when I'm going to wear something. And that's really what it is. I'm dressing to honor how I want to dress, which is a little bit more bohemian vibe. And it's easier because I don't wear jeans anymore. As Judy had said, jeans are not beneficial for source players. So I don't wear denim. And that has been a challenge for me as far as finding bottoms a lot of times. I was like, what kind of bottoms am I gonna wear? And so I've leaned more into these like bohemian, natural fabrics like cotton and linen and things like that. So that's what I'm getting at. And it's more flowy and more, dresses and things like just, whatever. It feels right to me. That's it. And I've had different styles through the years. And I've had periods where maybe I was depressed. When I think about the kind of clothing that I gravitated towards, I'd be like, this is what a depressy, messy person wears. These are the kind of clothes that I'm picking out because whatever, maybe I wasn't, my mental health about my body wasn't the greatest at that particular time, but I'm not allowing myself to do that anymore. I'm not picking out ugly clothes anymore because I'm trying to hide it. Not doing it. It is what it is. So I'm going to express it the way I want to. Now, having said that about being yourself, are you being yourself? There's being yourself and honoring who you are in a way that is happy and joyful. And then there's being yourself where you're getting in your own way. Why do I talk about that? Because guess what? I had an incident today. Now, did I allow this to get me all pissed off for the rest of the day? Nope, it didn't, because I've been feeling pretty good. Overall, been feeling pretty happy, been feeling pretty cheerful and whatever like that. So there was an incident that I had this afternoon, and it was a repeat of a test that I had a couple months ago, which I'm really just weird. It's weird that I had this test again because I'm pretty sure Frederick said, if you find these tests coming up and you pass the test, you won't experience that test anymore. Well, I had that test again today from a test that I had several months ago that I'm pretty sure I passed because I didn't say anything to that person that day that they did what they did to me. I didn't say a word to them. In fact, I looked at that woman dead in her face like she was crazy. So why did I have this experience today? Well, there's probably all kinds of reasons that I could go into examining why I did what happened. Nevertheless, was it a test? Yes. Did I know it was a test? Yes. Did I get pissed off because I was being tested? Yes. Yes, and yes. And that's my point, because that was me being myself. And that's getting in my own way. That's sabotaging myself. So this serves as a dual purpose. Are you being yourself and you're honoring yourself where you're happy, joyful, and content? And are you being yourself where you are being the person that you've always been and you're not making progress, you're not passing the tests because you are doing what you've always done? Just some questions out there, some things for you to think about, and I am going to go and do some things. I got to run some errands. I'm at this house for a couple of days, and I need to pick up some food to make myself some dinner. All right, be well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.